Dear colleagues, it's so hard to talk about this topic. It's so hard to listen and to know the numbers, but they are all human lives. It's so hard to think about what I want to say to you today, also by being a mother myself, how hard it is to look at the children's eyes every time when Ukraine is bombed. Today we talk about the biggest tragedies. But there are tragedies that may be called in a different way, but there are also tragedies. Many children of Ukraine are currently being away from their parents or from one of their parents. Many lose their relatives, but not being deported, but just because of the war. And it's so hard to know that, unfortunately, as our First Lady said today, that we have around only 400 cases that are successful cases when children were returned. But what about almost 20,000? What about the mechanisms? What about the future? If you ask me what you can do, please try to engage your governments to help us really with negotiations. Yes, unfortunately, it may take up to 50 years or even more to solve that. And meantime, Russia is taking these children, and many of them are not only being sent to the front line, they are being recruited to their secret services. They are being recruited against all the humanity, all humanitarian values that we are fighting for here. What you can do, you can sponsor any of the recovery projects for children, but please sponsor them and help them long term. You can also train the specialists. One fact, in our delegation, 4 of us became mothers or gave a birth to children already when the war has started. So you can imagine how is it for us. And for us, it's incredibly personal, political and humanitarian to make possible that we have some political solutions. Let's leave it not only in the text, but please try to sponsor and help more projects for Ukrainian children. It was mentioned the prosthetics. Children need to have hands and legs. It's not that hard to arrange that. If you help only one child, you'll bring much more joy and light and love, which is so much needed and that is very often forgotten somehow. Please do it.